Her mother is alive and her big sister, but she's the one taking care of them, so she cannot go back home. I said, how old are you? She said she's 23. They don't know anyone associated with these girls. They don't know their relatives. They don't know anywhere. The girl don't carry herself go put for my house. You won't believe what this 23-year-old girl told me on Christmas Day. So last year, 2024, as is it upper year now, I was traveling from Benin to Lagos. So on a very good day, I was supposed to go and enter, this God is good, big motors. But I was traveling on budget. So they asked me to go to Oluku. Is it Oluku or Oluku? They said I should go there. That I was going to see, I would see cheaper, what do you call this? Along. That I will see along around that area. So, and usually I don't do solo when I travel. But on this particular trip, I was exhausted. There was no money, so I was looking for a cheaper way. So I got to Oluku, Benin. So I knew that when I get to Ore, it will be easier for me to get to Lagos, for me to get a Lagos bus at a cheaper rate. So I got to Oluku, and I don't know how you pronounce it very well. Is it Oluku or Oluku? I don't know, but Oluku. So when I got there, I saw straight to Lagos 12,000. I was very very happy because it was perfect for my budget as at that time. So I was in the vehicle. If you see the way they jam packed us, in fact when I got down from that particular bus, I was smelling everything because everybody, they joined us together. They shall join everybody together. So I think about 30 minutes drive. We were 30 minutes into the journey. I saw this girl with a fine boy. In fact, from the beginning, she was sitting down where the sun was coming from. So as a mother, she was carrying a baby that was not up to a month. Baby was a month plus, going to 2 months. So I decided to give her my seat so that the baby will not um be beaten by the sun. So I left for the baby. That was our first encounter. But the baby was so cute. In fact, immediately I felt like, should I get pregnant and have another baby? You know that feeling now when you just have a child, when you see a newborn baby. I actually took pictures of the baby, but the mother begged me not to post. So I promised I was not going to post, and I don't go back on my words. But the baby was really cute. So we're going, and I started noticing that she was cleaning tears from her own eyes, and the baby was also crying. I said, this baby, are you not, um, is this baby not your baby? Because she was looking really young, very young. And I felt like, okay, maybe, I said, is this baby not your baby? Then I told her, I said, and me and other women said, breastfeed the child. And she brought out, she was ready to breastfeed, and she breastfed the baby, and the baby kept calm a little bit. But the baby kept on crying. And at a time, she was also crying. Everybody was, busy with their um, business in the bus, but I was worried. So I moved close and I asked, I said, why are you crying? Mind you, at the point she was crying, a number kept on calling her consistently. This number was calling and calling. At the time she was speaking, and sometimes she was ignoring. So I was looking at everything, the whole drama as it was unfolding. So I said, who is calling you and why are you crying? At first, she didn't want to say anything. She said nothing. She cleaned her eyes, but I insisted. I said, something is wrong. Tell me, talk to me. You can trust me. So I made her, I gave her the confidence that, okay, she could trust me. So she said she was coming from my baby papa's house and she was going to Lagos and to meet her uncle. That was what she told me initially. She was going to meet her uncle in Lagos, blah 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 blah. That she was running away from the guy. That the guy was beating her like every day. And she said at the time that she was pregnant, he would even lock her up in the room. He would beat her. At the end of the day, after beating her, she would continue. And she said he kept on saying one word that made her run. She said he would say, nobody, I will buy you in this house, and nobody will come looking for you. and nobody will ask me. She said he kept on saying it, and she said with the much confidence that he was saying that she knew that this guy could do it, because the way he beat her without looking back, she said he would do it. So one day she pretended like she want that particular day she pretended like she wanted to go and wash clothes. So she packed all the clothes that she wanted to go and that she was traveling with inside the nylon. You know all those big black nylon? That was what she traveled with. She packed everything inside that nylon, pretended as if she wants to go and wash them outside. She kept them outside. He was looking at her and all that. Then immediately she said he smokes a lot. So she said there's a particular place he goes to smoke. So immediately he left to the place, she took off with the baby, and she gave the baby to somebody to play with, and she had already told the person that meet me at the bus stop. So they arranged, and the person met her at the bus stop, and she left. And she said while she was pregnant, sometimes she would not eat for days. And this boy, whatever money that any sister in the street gives her, you know those people that they call aunty adugbo, big sisters in the streets, she said he will collect the money from her. Even they give her food, he will be the one to eat it. She suffered and had the baby, and now she's running to her uncle in Lagos. I said, okay, to your uncle in Lagos. I said, is your uncle aware of everything that you wanted? She said she told him that he said she should just come. I said, okay. Then when we were going, the guy was calling her. So at the time, she said I should speak to the guy and tell him that um, she just came to buy something and she's coming back very soon. uh I didn't want to do that, so I told her to keep talking to him. So she spoke to him. She was begging me that I should talk to him, that he would not allow her rest, that I should give him assurance. I did not do it. So later, when we were going, we were almost close to Lagos. She told me she was going to Ekpe. So me and I told her that instead of going to Lagos to Ojota, when you get to Ijebu Ode, there is a place that you can easily get Ekpe straight to your place from Ijebu Ode. So you don't need to go to Ijebu Ode then from Ojota or from Bega. I said drop at Ekpe. So when we were approaching Ijebu Ode, I told her to get prepared, do that. You will soon get to Ijebu Ode, get down. She said she doesn't want to drop at Ijebu Ode, that she would go to Lagos straight. I said, and why the change of mind? Then later she now opened up to me that she doesn't even have anywhere in Lagos that she's going to, that she knows Lagos is a place of opportunities, that she might meet a helper. That's why she's going to the Lagos, that she doesn't know anybody, she doesn't have anybody. I said, really? Then the question that popped in my head straight ahead was, where are your parents? And she said her mother is alive, that her dad is no more, but her mother is alive and her big sister. But she's the one taking care of them, so she cannot go back home. I said, how old are you? She said she's 23. She's 23 and she's the one responsible for her home, the family's upkeep, that she rented an apartment for them somewhere in Edo State, in a village in Edo State. She mentioned, I can't remember the name of the state again. That she's the one taking care of them, that she cannot go back home to her mother. That even her mother is not financially okay, that she's still the one taking all the responsibilities, taking care of the mother. At that point, I broke down, because I know in life, in anything that you go through, the only person, if you have a mother, the only person that you can confide in, the person that can stand for you, the person that would defend you, the person that would sacrifice everything for you is your mother. For her to say she's not going back to her mother, that she's the one taking care of her mom, that I said, what do you even do that you are taking care of your mother? This guy, he takes care of me too, and some boys too. Immediately I popped the question. I said, you do hook up? She did like this. I already had my answers. I said, and when you bring money home and take care of your parents, what do they say? Do they ask you questions? She said they only pray for her, that whatever she's doing, that it will continue to yield money, and she has been on the street since she was 17. I bled, because I'm a mother. I have a 13-year-old child, and 17 at 17 she was already on the streets. I was really, really sad. But the place that struck me was, I cannot go back home because I'm the one taking care of my mother. At this point, I don't even know what to do, whether to blame the mother or to feel pity for the mother as well. But the thing is, So when she was going, in my mind I said, should I take her to my house, me wey dey stay for one room and parlour, and she has a child. Even me too, I never dey financially stable to the ex ten t say I go dey take care of person. ah I wanted to collect her number, but I did not collect the number too, because I know if I collect that number, I'm going to pity her, I'm going to bring her to my house. So when we got to Ojota, I just did the little help that I can do. I gave her advice. I said she should be careful, and I was with the baby for like for days. I did not have rest of mind. Though now I don't know where she is. I don't know where. I don't even know how I can locate her. I don't even know. But my mind disturbed me for days. But even me too, I was not capable. Nobody should blame me. Oh. In fact, I cannot be blamed for leaving her, because for her to have left Benin to Lagos, there must be something now. But she said nothing, and me too. Me wey dey manage, I just left her. I said, okay, I wanted to do something for her. I said, let me do video of you and your child and post it. Maybe your family members, cousins, or anybody can see it and help you. And she said no, she does not want to be posted out there. She does not want her face out there. That was where I got discouraged. I said, okay, since even she too, she has something that she does not want to tell me. But I was very sad. I was not happy about the whole situation, because number one, I couldn't help. I could not save the situation, and the little way I wanted to help, she declined. So I just left her. We parted ways at Ojota, because she got to Ojota. So me too, I was Ojota. I already booked a ride coming to Lagos, because I had a few things that I needed to carry. So I took my cab, and I just told her bye bye. Till today, I don't know how she's faring. And I know that there are a lot of girls living this life. You have a girl of 17 and she has already left your home. She's on the street, she's living with a man. And some people will even shamelessly go and visit those kind of people in their in their in their boyfriend's house when they have not even married them. They are living with the man permanently. They are not coming home to come and pay bride price, and sometimes the guy does not even know where the girl is coming from. So they will just keep her in the house, and hence the threat of I will kill you and nobody will come looking for you, because it doesn't they don't know anyone associated with these girls. They don't know their relatives, they don't know anywhere. The girl don't carry herself go put for my house, and she's there. So whatever the guy likes, he does with her. And those are the kind of women or girls that even when the guy is beating them, is doing anything, they are not ready to leave. This girl left that particular year, because if you remember last year, 2024, I think we opened the year when we were closing the year with a man his wife to death, a man burning his wife alive. You know those videos? She said those were the videos that made her run. That she said, oh, so one day she too can just, the guy can just unalive her. So she just said she was running for her dear life. In fact, she showed me those videos on her phone. She had them screenshots. She said, you see, I saw these two women that they beat to death, and I cannot wait any longer. That was why I'm running for my life, and I don't even know where and at this point she was crying. So anything I was buying for her, because that was the little help I could do. Anywhere we are dropping, she did not even have enough money to feed. But as parents, let us just try our best. For a child to say I cannot go back home, I think that's the end point. We should do better, no matter what it is, no matter how broke we are. Let us try and give our children the right training, especially the girls. In fact, all of them, but especially the girls, the right training, so that they will have, no matter how it is, no matter how difficult outside is, they will say, no, my mother is there. Let me go back home to my mother. Ah, well, that's the story. In the comments, have you seen girls like that before? Have you had an encounter with girls like that? What do you think could be the cause of a girl leaving her house, her home, and saying she doesn't want to go back to her mother? Is it that the mother is a bad mother, or the mother is not capable, or which angle can we look at? Because me, I couldn't, at that point I couldn't even see it from any angle. Because no matter what it is, we should run back to our mothers. Mothers are gold. No matter the situation, home is where we should go to. I'll see you in my next one.